Taking your own road. It doesn't be your own life. You're trying to make it somebody else's life.
My name is Sarah Hesketh. I started writing when I was 16, which is quite late for many people, especially for kids. But I really enjoyed it, and originally I wrote very well and very fluently, and then I hit that desert phase that most people hit. And I didn't write anything at all when I was doing my initial BA degree, but I was encouraged in that, and but I went away and thought about it for a while and came back and did an MA in creative writing, which is very useful and very focused, actually, in terms of making me work very, very hard, which I think is good for poets. And that's, that worked very, very well. It's a collection that's taken a long time, and it's a collection that has been refined over and over and over again, and a collection that has sweated a lot in a bizarre kind of way, which can often be a very difficult thing. For people who believe in initial inspiration, it's not a collection for them, I suppose. For people who believe in poetry that flows instantaneously, it's not for them. It's a poetry which is craft, it's poetry which is hard work, and it's poetry which is, as George says, kind of a refine. A poetry which is initially possibly difficult to understand, but a poetry which hopefully repays attention. Whenever he was off a-conquering, which is what Napoleon liked to do, whenever he would go travelling, he would have a librarian make up a private bookshelf for him to take with him. And any words, any phrases that he didn't understand as he travelled along through the Russian wastes, he would underline and make a note of and look up later. And those of you who share a pub quiz team with me will know that I endorse this love of trivia in no uncertain terms. Napoleon's travelling bookshelf. They'll see you've gone, then starve in what you burned. Snow's slow elegy over bone rings through throats of glass. Longing for the language of furs, they pick their way through the blackened brackets of home, the places where hot remarks left signals in the air, and where now they must string up sparrows for meat, praying for the white-winged duke to appear. In your carriage, cloaked in the folds of empire, notes scratch their way into your copybook. Coconut milk, a Pyrrhic dance, Tamandra, the combative crack of a Russian frost thrills books as you cast them to the ground.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Leal. My book is entitled Metrophobia, and it's supposed to be a book that's accessible to anyone. So somebody who's really into poetry, or somebody who's just delving into poetry for the first time. Oh, the launch party is great fun. There's been so many different types of people who've come, and they've all been really encouraging and really lovely. Launching in London as an American is great, especially because lots of the poems in my book have an international theme, being it whether based in America or something that actually is based in London, and the different tone of voice that you use writing as an American being homesick versus writing as an American being in America, or writing in London just being a Londoner. Unabashed, uninterested little brother. Can't say anything but no. Music rips at hot-toweled tongue lashes, herniating intestines, scandalizing the pregnancy tests of his girlfriends, left used and opened, refilled like coffee in a diner. He leaves a condom as a tip and a mobile number without a name. She called it anyway, naming herself Sydney, stolen by those coffee-stained eyes. Miles apart, syllables indulged on artificial lips. Eyes like brown hair on marble floor, coconut soup. Settle down in Key West, little brother. Take a wife. Stop taking injections into the left hip. Move to Georgetown, little